Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's played through for him. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cafu and Maradona. Corinthians have reclaimed it. Beckenbauer, Cannavaro, Messi. Nicely weighted ball. He can run onto that. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cafu, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Quarter of an hour played. And he's surging through. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Guardiola. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice sequence of passes, this. Batistuta. And again! Oh, good-looking ball. Corinthians are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He has found the way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ruben Dias has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Guardiola. Corinthians have scored 2 quick goals here. And this is Batistuta.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better.
Maradona! And how did he not make it 4?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Out to the left it goes. Now it's crossed into the middle. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Guardiola. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, good spread. It'll be a throw-in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by right. Up he goes! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Costa Curta. And it's Kubo. To Guardiola. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Corinthians head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's got away. Messi. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Raul is in a really good position out wide. Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. Now it's Kubo. He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And this is Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Kubo, and he's well positioned here. Shot, can he finish? It's in! And the lead is extended still further. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Corinthians grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that's off target. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guardiola aims beyond the defence, and this is Raul. He's had it taken off him. Tar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Costa Curta. Now it's Kubo. And this is Batistuta. Raul. Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. And he passes it long. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Raul. And it's Nakata. And here's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Raul. Corinthians leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, it's a great ball here. The referee has given a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Climbs up big! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Cafu. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. And that's put paid to a promising move. Corinthians are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Chouameni. Distributed tidily. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through.
There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Neymar. Nakata. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Nakata. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, shooting chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Guardiola. Oh, no joy this time. Neymar goes for a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. And here's Forlan, Van Basten.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
Well, he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Pressing high and with purpose. Costa Curta. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Leicester getting this one clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Nakata. Real chance! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Guardiola. Kubo. But Batistuta! Good strike, quite an alarm. Corinthians are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And that has put paid to that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Otto charging forward, the ball at his feet.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Big header! Defending Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Forlan. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. And this is Nakata. That's tidy. Nakata! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Forlan. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Cannavaro. Nakata. Now it's Neymar. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Stood up well to him there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Quickly taken. And he's in on goal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for option. It's Raul! Forlan. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Van Basten. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Fallen! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Corinthians leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Corinthians definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Tries to pass it through, and this is Van Basten. He's away. Shot, surely! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to play it through, picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Knocks it into space. Raul being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Batistuta. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Guardiola. Now Costa Curta, looking for the run. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Forlan. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good alertness. And he can clear it away. Rodri, great vision. Guardiola. And this is Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta. And it's Nakata. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 4.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
El dorsal 13. El dorsal 20. Fernando Torres. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Costa Curta clears. Cross in, looks like a good one. Batistuta. And here's Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola makes the interception. Batistuta. Neymar. Rijkaard. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Guardiola. Here's Cannavaro. Some really good ball movement. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Into the last 5 minutes. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Messi.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fired deep towards the back post. Fernando Torres. And that is that. Corinthians pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. It's Snyder! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's heaved it away. Look at the space here! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Taken back almost at once. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, they could break here. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Bellingham. Great vision. Well, nicely intercepted. Corinthians, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a key interception. Guardiola. And it's Kubo. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Cannavaro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. And Kubo. Guardiola. And he's forced to go back. Corinthians are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Kubo. And it's made its way to him. Yamal. Great chance! Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sneijder. Sneijder. This is promising. Kubo has created one goal already. Kubo calmly anticipates. Oh, he's found support out wide.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kubo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through, and that's left him on the seat of his pants. Cafu gets it clear. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's superb.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking to play him in. Raul. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass to Bruyne! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He can get that clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. So, your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Corinthians have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Corinthians carrying a one-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? Pele has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Nakata.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Batistuta has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get him away? And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That pass isn't the best. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Nakata. Now that looks a decent ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that could set him on his way. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Costa Curta. Corinthians are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Thinks about the shot. Oh, what has happened here?
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kubo! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Kubo. Now it's Batistuta. Guardiola. And here's Kubo. Just eases him off the ball. Might be danger here. Batistuta! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Bellingham. Schneider. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lovely, he's tried one! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now it's Puskas. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kubo looking to run onto it. He has found a way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 7, camisa 22, camisa 5.
They've played it short.
Deixando o campo para
It's Guardiola.
Camisa 11.
Santos
camisa
are
17,
looking to go forward now.
Camisa 27. Teremos uma
That's not gone
substituição.
Beckenbauer. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's gone for a throw-in.
4 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. It's Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Corinthian Busca! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means. Santos get their 4th corner. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the midfielder, Ryan Gravenberg, is just very cultured, Peter. Another really fine product from the famous Amsterdam production line.
Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku. And here's Del Piero. Oh, look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
There they go, hunting in packs. Good ball, good take. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's a good ball out wide. Nice control. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doku! He's missed, but not by that far.
Doku is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Maradona puts his foot on the gas. Neymar. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. And the finish! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
He's had a shot! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Stood up well to him there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Referee's given a throw. And it's Gravenberg. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. Quality ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kubo. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And they've got a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Batistuta. Raul. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played. Rivaldo. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. Good ball over the top. Soboslai could try cutting inside here. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Corinthians are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 17.
And we are underway again.
Substituído pelo jogador, camisa 8.
Neymar has found the net here, of course. Pedri. Gravenberg. Now it's Rivaldo. Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Guardiola. Kubo going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is onto this. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gravenberg knocks it into space, hangs one in, bullish header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Neymar. Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero. Gravenberg. Kubo. Neymar. Kubo. Here's Maradona. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Batistuta. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Oh, important interception. Mbappe, can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Cannavaro. And it's Guardiola. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Cannavaro. Kubo has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Corinthians choosing to make the first change. And somehow it stayed out. And that's been won straight back. Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nakata. Real chance! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Gravenberch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gravenberch gets a foot in here. Rodri. And that is expertly dealt with. And he thumps it clear. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai. Referee has just said play on. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Batistuta.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the number on the board is 3. Guardiola. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Maradona. And that will be the final act. Corinthians are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kubo, he is through here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a brilliant interception. The unmistakable figure of the brilliant Lionel Messi. 3 times he's conquered Europe, Jim. The first of those back in 2009.
Rome, he was excellent throughout. Not just in the final, Peter, but over the course of the whole tournament. He so deserved to be on the score sheet that night.
And it came with a header. You didn't expect that, a loopy header over the keeper. You thought at one stage it wasn't going to reach the net, but it did, and we never doubted it.
The shortest player on the pitch beating one of the tallest goalkeepers around at the time.
Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And Kubo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kubo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Now it's Maradona. Vieira wins the duel this time. It's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a mistake! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Just a whisker away. Neymar. And that's really well manoeuvred. Walker tries making a foray down the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's the... He rises! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Corinthians are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Nakata. He could be in here. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Corinthians grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the pass is intercepted. Maradona could try cutting inside here. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has been cleared. Rummenigge. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Kubo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Eto'o. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rummenigge clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Now it's Maradona. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kubo. Now, can they get him away? Kyle Walker. No way through.
2
Neymar.
minutes has been indicated.
Ronaldinho. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Thank you very much for your
Well, it's been
cooperation.
intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Corinthians get the second half started. No changes at the interval from either side. Nakata. And it's Neymar. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Costa Curta. Shifted upfield. There they go, hunting in packs. And he goes cross-field. Cafu. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge. Cannavaro makes the interception. Nakata. Threads one in. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nakata. He has a look up. And this is Batistuta. He's on it. Chance, surely! Goal! Corinthians! And the comeback is complete. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Rummenigge is onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. He has spurned it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's going to go a long way.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
There's no flag. Real chance! Kubo! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Corinthians take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal push.
Chance for a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Substitution on the field.
And we have
20,
our very first corner.
Seedorf. Number 13, Nesta. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 10, Messi.
Iniesta with the short one.
Number 6, Vieira.
No way through, so back it comes. Can he
Number
finish?
23, Makalele.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Giuseppe Bergami. Number 7, Hullet. Number
It's their
22,
second corner of the game.
Bale. Number 8, Iniesta.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Danger averted for now. made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Kubo. Costa Curta knocks it into space. Aims beyond the defence. Kubo. Makalele looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Now it's Neymar. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta. To Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? That pass just didn't quite work. Cleared without complication. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Makalele. Driving on and making good progress. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kubo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield. Can he finish? And he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Maradona. Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Guardiola. Looking for the run.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Tries a shot! More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely, now then. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Corinthians are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar, and the shot, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cantona, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away. Guardiola. No way through. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Some resolute defending there. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's there to belt it away. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Now it's Cantona. He has found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's found a way through. And the shot! And one more try! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Cantona at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Corinthians are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Kubo. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is great defending, so alert. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's a sharp pass. Maradona, and it's been played through. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Se ha encontrado unas llaves de coche con un llavero en forma de bota de fútbol. Se ruega a su propietario que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18 será reemplazado por el dorsal 15, Gerard.
That gets things going for the second half.
Corinthians really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Hullet.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Raul. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking to play him in. Pass is just off target. Guardiola. And Neymar. And here's Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. But they've got it again. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many? All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The message is clear, none shall pass. There they go, hunting in packs. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Kubo. Batistuta sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's played through for him. Bellingham. Gerrard. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. Guardiola. And here's Batistuta. Passes short and sharp. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 4.
Corinthians still have the cards to affect this game.
7, el dorsal 80.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Yamal. Pressure coming in from all directions. Neymar.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Palmer is onto this. And the finish! No mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corinthians making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh no, what has happened here? Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking for options for real chance! It's a goal! It is a good finish, the odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that is as far as they're going to go. Maradona. Now it's Batistuta. Maradona. Aimed beyond the defence.
4 minutos de descuento.
He's cut it out. Busca gets it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Ronaldinho! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's managed to get rid. Nakata. Beckenbauer. Maradona. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that will be it. Corinthians suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the...